Good afternoon, beautiful people. Come on, inhale. Let's get us a quick collective, y'all. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Welcome to the new subscribers, baby. Welcome to the healing family, my little bulls. The healing family, y'all already know what it is, baby. I already know the most high dropping them blessings on y'all left and right. But y'all investing your energy in the right places, which is in yourself, in your healing, in your evolution, your growing, your evolving. So congratulations and continue moving forward into the next chapter. Y'all please feel free to hit that like button, that subscription button, and that notification bell on your way in. I do appreciate it. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Thank you. Baby, somebody is protecting their energy. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like somebody is standing firm in boundaries. I feel like you really could be using salt, like literally, to protect your energy. You could just be taking, baths with Epsom salt, cleansing your energy as well, but also protecting your energy. I feel like you're only investing in loving on yourself, transforming, growing, evolving, and loving on yourself. Like, I feel like you protecting your energy and you being true and authentic. Like, I feel like you can also have a very pure energy. I feel like somebody's energy is very pure. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. But I feel like you're in your boundaries, baby. The cap is off the boundaries. So, like, you're feeling fulfilled as far as being in your true authenticity and loving on yourself, knowing that you are protected. Like, you standing in that energy, as well. But I feel like them boundaries, baby, them boundaries is up. Somebody could be 41 years old. Somebody could be born on the 14th day of a month. It could be pertaining to a Leo. Somebody could be a life path 5. Birth number 5. Okay. Something about that name Jesus, you feels me. Period. I feel like for this song, with this energy, is giving me, we all embody the energy of Jesus. The same energy that Jesus, walked in and vibed at, that same frequency that he vibed at, we all embody that energy, that same purity, I feel like y'all already know my beliefs, on that situation. I feel like the Most High gave Jesus as an example of how we all should be living our life, like, period. Like, be your true authentic self, be who God made you to be, but just keep that purity about yourself, right? Just it is our prime destiny to help others. At the bare minimum, if you cannot help them, do not hurt them. I feel like that's Jesus' energy. You feel me? I feel like the Most High gave us Jesus to show a prime example. Jesus had his gifts. He utilized his gifts to be a service. We all have different gifts. And they're intended for us to, use them, provide them to the external world as a service, being a service. We all supposed to be, well, my beliefs, do what you feel, right? Right? Okay? Like, I don't know, y'all. Okay? So somebody most definitely is raising their vibration. Somebody most definitely is raising their frequency. It could be, I feel like, a group of people, at least 3 at a minimum. I'm hearing magic. I don't know if they was doing magic. This could be the somebody who you actually have, like, your boundaries up with. You could have had to do a protection spell, when it comes to this circle, this group. I feel like Again, it could be a minimum of 3 people, but I feel like somebody very, very dark melanin tone is very significant. You could have one, either they're Caucasian, they could be mixed, but their skin tone is fairly light skin. Okay. And then I feel like you could have like a caramel tone person as well involved. Bewitched. I really feel like somebody could have really tried to put a spell on somebody. You're under a spell. I could not make this shit up. Whoever it is, I feel like it's demons attacking an earth angel. It could also be like, I feel like holding back. Somebody want to hold on to your energy. Somebody could be 35 years old. They could be pertaining to a Scorpio. Somebody could be born on the 18th day of a month. Somebody could be 18 years old. It could be pertaining to a Sagittarius. Leo already out here. Somebody could be born in 81. Dancing to the music on the radio. Having a party. Everybody singing. Dancing to the music. And that bitch still at the bottom. Wow. Yeah, I feel like somebody do not give a toot what somebody is doing on the back scene. I feel like somebody is living their life loud and fucking proud. Somebody could be a witch, but somebody is happy and joyful. And I mean, like, because people hear witch and they automatically think, black magic and doing dark demonic shit. But I do feel like this is a light worker. This is a healer. This is a star. Very magical. When I say witch, I mean magic. Like magical, not bad magic, but just a magical being. This person is a magical being. This person is flying high. This person do not care. This person is very happy. This person is smiling. Like somebody could have green hair. But I feel like somebody's a star. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. The moon could be very significant. Somebody could have tried to do some type of magic during this full moon cycle. Somebody could be born on the 21st day of a month. It could be pertaining to a Gemini. March 18th could be very significant. March 14th could be very significant. Heavy on the Leo energy. Heavy on the moon as well. I feel like somebody could be resetting from whatever it is that they thought that they was doing or they was trying to do. You're protected. So I feel like, if it did kind of, circle, I feel like it just was a breeze passing you by, making its way back to them. Because I feel like it's going back for a circle. It's going back. They're in the middle of the circle. These people really could have did some shit. I feel like somebody needs to sage their energy. Somebody could have tried to do some type of candle magic. People crazy. All right, but you're protected. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Baby, continue loving on yourself. Continue vibing high, flying high, laughing, okay, and being, again, very vibrant and high vibrational. Again, I feel like somebody most definitely could be, or you have experienced a reset from whatever it is that they was doing or trying to do. What I feel. All right, my babies. Let's see what's going on. You protected. There's no ifs, ands, buts about him. Okay? They will fall for coming against you. I'm telling you, I cannot make this fucking shit up. Thank you, Most High, for my gifts. It was returning. Just coming back to them full circle. People crazy in real life. The karmic is somebody baby mama. So this could be somebody baby mama in a friend circle. Oh. Getting them people involved, caught up in karma, getting them people involved in shit they don't have no idea what they getting involved in. People crazy. It could be an Amazon worker. 8188, a time of profound personal growth. Stay optimistic and to maintain faith during transitions. Congratulations. That was toxic something, y'all. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Amazon worker. Crystal or Chris. And or apply that how I go. It's not insurance. I'm gonna put that big old stake back in because it was a big stake. 515 just showed. Crystal and Chris showing again. The name Lanisha could be very significant. 8188 again. STD positive for them, but you're safe. Cut them off, my baby. Whether it's a STD like sexual transmitted disease or a demon, apply that how it fit. Either way, you don't want it. 1011, somebody could be sent 1011. Somebody could have a cleaning service. Sending out energy for you to get in a car accident. It's coming back full circle, my baby. Be prepared. It's for real. I see you now and I miss your light. Somebody is trying to poison somebody. Somebody that's stalking somebody. Watching and keeping tabs on them. Could be trying to manipulate them. Y'all be careful. People weird. Falling from grace. Jasmine asked her husband why he didn't defend her with her boss, and he replied, for what? He was telling the truth, and although the truth hurts, sometimes it can make you better if you allow it. So somebody could be sending out negative energy for somebody to get in a car accident because somebody spoke the truth about them, because I don't know, the truth is coming out, my love bugs. Okay, so they feeling some type of way, and them and their friends wanted to cast some type of spell or do some type of candle magic. Again, it could have been during the moon cycle. It could have been during this past moon cycle. I do feel like whatever it is that they thought that they was doing is coming back to them full circle. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. So I really strongly advise that they be safe. Okay. And protect their loved ones, period. All right. And let's see. They most definitely could have been warned. Leave the world behind. Rose spoke about God warning the man of a flood, and he didn't leave, and saying God would save him. A boat came. He turned it down. A helicopter came, and he rejected. He died and asked, why didn't you save them? And God said, I sent warning, a boat, and a helicopter. What more do you want? This came out in the last reading. So I most definitely felt like somebody could have been getting warning after warning after warning, and they didn't listen. Somebody with a cleaning service in specific. They didn't listen, my baby, but it's coming back to you. Okay? So you do have my deepest regrets. All right. Beauty in black. Image was everything, and she would kill for it. Okay, so that could be why they thought it was a good idea to try to, do magic to have you get into a car accident, because the truth was being spoken about things dealing with them and their life or their situations, and they didn't like it because it was reflecting reality. Truth was being spoken. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. But again, they're worried. They're more concerned with the image. So now it's a crack in, that illusion that they have been holding, up for the world. And they mad. So they want to get even. They want they want cash back. Somebody wants some clap back, And They thought magic would be a good idea. I feel like not knowing how protected somebody really, really is. Somebody is pure. Somebody hold pure fucking energy. Pure light. This person is pure light. This person is pure light. That was a bad decision, but okay. They most definitely could be stalking, watching and trying to keep tabs on a person. I don't know if they want to keep tabs to see if their magic is working or what's their purpose. Just obsessed with the person. But that's what the hell I do. Naturally. It's the purity. It's the pure light. That's why they can't stop watching. The person is pure. The person is, a pure fucking angel. You feel me? In the physical, in the flesh. Somebody is a attention seeker. Somebody could be going to jail. A Walmart worker. It could be somebody in-law. We have Kevin Gates, power in that little P. Somebody got some good, baby. Somebody could be in health and wellness. One real soul shakes a house of thousands. So somebody, again, light, their spirit, their purity is shaking shaking shit loose. You feel me? They let loose, baby. They try to hold on to that illusion, baby. Somebody dropping troop bombs left and right. Shake that shit free. Okay? Something is not real love, my baby. Someone close to your person wants you, but it's not real love, whatever it is. All right. More streams of income is coming in. Congratulations, my booger sugars. More streams of income, my baby. Megan Thee Stallion, big old freak. So somebody could be a big old freak, or somebody could have been saying that somebody is a big old freak. But again, I feel like somebody could actually be a big old freak, like, but again, the image, they want to, hold up this image as if, that's not what they're into, but the book of Eli stopped in a town to rest. And the leader of the people learned about Eli and tried to attack him. But the bullets grazed and missed Eli while he diminished every one of them that stood in his path. I'm telling you. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I say it's coming back full fucking circle? It's coming back full circle. That was that confirmation right there. I picked that up from this card, dude. They caught in the middle of it, too. All of them caught in the middle of it. All three of them. They in smack dab in the middle of it. It's coming back to them. Like a whirlpool. I'm hearing like tornado, baby. And they trapped in the center of the fucking tornado. So, well. Somebody could be saying 5-5. Heavy on the transformation. Change. Look, I ain't playing. I changed for you. It's heavy on the transformation. It's heavy on the change. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Oh, baby, whatever me accommodate you. I can go. I also felt like, I don't know if it was the three people, the circle, the friend circle, that could have been trying to manipulate somebody else, or if they were manipulated, did somebody, manipulate them to cast this spell? Like, I feel like whoever this energy is, they could have manipulated the other people in the circle with lies and, just to manipulate the situation. And got them people trapped in some shit that I feel like they're going to regret. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They was warned, though. I feel like they could have been warned, changed after, like, time after time after time after time. Houston could be very significant as well. Oh, I just realized this. I don't think I read this. With the Medea family reunion, Jill was sleeping with her fiance's brother. So somebody most definitely is sleeping with somebody that they don't have no business sleeping with. Take or resonates and Libra does not. Again, big old freak. But they shallow as a motherfucker. They really would do anything for their image, like period. Somebody could be a red bone, purple lipstick, dark skin with long locks. Somebody could have hazel eyes, short red hair, or somebody could have long blonde hair. But somebody could feel like they've been loving on a person since the very first time that they met them. Somebody mom talk mad shit about you because of your strength and they're weak. It doesn't necessarily have to be a mom. It could be a baby mama as well. All right. But somebody was sleeping with somebody they didn't have no business with. Somebody could have been sleeping with somebody fucking brother or sister, you know, they sibling. But take what resonates and they does not. Somebody can have a big booty. And somebody's name could be Judy. True clarity, guidance, and protection. They're trying to use your name for clout. And somebody slept with him. I'm telling you, it's heavy on something. Look. Then she said, the part that caught my attention was, yeah, I knew, nigga. I was just waiting for you, nigga. Hold on, yo. All right. What she said? All right, you tweaked on me. Thought I didn't know about the shit you was really on. Thought I didn't know about the creeping and the cheating and the sneaking and the whole steady texting your phone. Yeah, I knew, nigga. I was just waiting on you, nigga. So somebody most definitely was creeping. Somebody's intuition could have really, really been letting them know, you know, like what was going on. But I feel like somebody could have waited to the right moment, to the precise moment to exit the situation. Somebody dropped the mouse. The mic. Somebody went out with a bang. I feel like trying to manifest you back. So somebody most definitely is trying to manifest somebody back. It said, why did I get married? Sheila and Trina saw each other in the restroom, and Sheila remained humble and killed her with kindness. First of all, the name Sheila could be very significant. That name been coming out a lot. The name Trina could also be very significant. And somebody is killing somebody with kindness. Like, you know, I feel like somebody could have really, really slept with, you know, somebody's person that they was not supposed to sleep with. But I feel like you could have ran into the person recently. You could have seen a person, you know, somewhere, and you could have just been like, just over it, you know, like just no type of emotion, like no type of acknowledgement. You know, I felt like you could have really kept your cool, even though you could have wanted to snatch that B. Like, you know, I feel like you could have really, really, really wanted to snatch that B. You feel me? But you kept your cool. All right. Somebody could be praying on somebody's downfall. Martha, Tootie, Tiffany, Lisa, and Kenneth. Apply that energy how it fit. And also, someone around you is working against you, okay? And those apply that energy how it fit, all right? So I feel like this is somebody in somebody's energy, like in their current circle, that's praying on their downfall. Really don't want to see them win. You are light though, and use your gifts, all right? You could have the gift of mediumship, all right? So use them. The mortal instrument, City of Bones, Simon and Clary went from being normal teenagers to being surreal, natural beings overnight. All right, so somebody most definitely is highly gifted. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Somebody really can have the gift of mediumship. But like things could really just shift for you overnight. All right, so congratulations, my love bugs. Look forward to that. And then we have 99.99 release. While signifying change, it also encourages you to let go of old patterns or limited beliefs that might be holding you back from financial abundance. Okay. 1133, the arrival of new opportunities, increased prosperity, and a deeper sense of purpose in your work. And then this new connection is divine. Be patient and go with the flow, my babies. All right. Okay, y'all. I'm loving this. All right, books. I feel like whatever this higher frequency energy is, it's a lot of good things that's coming in for you, my love bugs. All right, so continue vibing high, continue being light, continue shining light. All right, it don't matter what people try to do on the back scene, in the back scene, because that's back row beings. Like, it was never meant for them to be in the front and center, right? They just don't have the light. It's meant for you to be in the back scene. So that's why they play the back role so well, right? Because that's their designation. Okay, so continue being you, continue being light. You're highly protected. But if you feel like, you need to do a little extra razzle dazzle just to make sure that shit is sealed, and protected, but knock yourself out. But I really, really, really feel like you're being reset. The Most High is resetting you. You being purified. I feel like, like you could have experienced a cleanse, or maybe like a fast and a detox. But I feel like you're being purified, like energetically, spiritually. You're being purified. You have been purified. I feel like your energy have been reset. I do feel like you had a group of people that was doing some shit on the vaccine in your energy, but it's returning to them full fucking circle. It's returning to them full circle. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like the Most High could have warned them time in, and time out, not to do it. Like, don't do it. Like, just not that one. Don't play with that one. You feel me? Like, period. And they insisted, of course, allowing their ego, to really, really take control of them and the situation, their emotions, their feelings, but that ego is always gonna get you in fucking trouble. I promise you. That ego always gonna set you up. And they fell for the trap. So things most definitely could be exploding in their life. Somebody could be mad because somebody could have spoke some truth about somebody fucking somebody that they didn't have no business. Whether they was fucking their spouse, sibling, or best friend that they consider to be a sibling, or somebody that they was could have been dealing with their spouse person, but apply the energy I fit, but they was dealing with somebody that they did not have no business dealing with, and they was mad because it was exposed. It was exposed, and their image, that perfect image that they could have been trying to portray, I mean, the truth was revealed. The truth always gonna be exposed. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. But they felt some type of way because the truth was exposed. So they could have gotten vengeance energy and could have been trying to cast a spell for somebody to get into a car accident. People dirty. But it's coming back to them full fucking circle. I felt like whoever it was that they was doing it to, this person is highly, highly, highly protected. This is one of the Most High's favorite. So they did it to the wrong person first and foremost, So I just hope they be prepared. The cop shut down a party, Jing sail up, blow smoke out of Dutchess. We got love for you, but y'all don't love. All right, let's see what's going on. True clarity, guidance, and protection. I don't know why the teenagers are still sticking out to me. Somebody's teenager could be very significant. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Oh. Okay, growing up, the number 17 could be very significant. Wanting to grow in experience, rejection of perpetual youth. I accept the gifts I've been given as a high service to the world. I'm telling you, I told you. I told you. I can't control the world, but I can control how I choose to perceive it. I know that's right. And I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure. Precipitate of change and pause before action. So somebody could be at a pregnancy pause. Somebody could really just be take again a reset. Somebody take like you're resting. You could be in a resting season, a resting period, and I feel like it's due to the reset. Like if you find yourself sleeping, a bit more, you resting. Your body need that rest because of the transformation that you're experiencing. I feel like internally, you're somebody could have really experienced a metamorphosis. All right. And then imposing impediment. Somebody could be a twin. Somebody could be very tall and slender. Somebody could be born on the 24th day of a month. Somebody could be 42 years old. Raw dog is the matter. I know. Diving toward the heavens. It didn't matter because it was already too late. Somebody is realizing that life is not like a fairy tale. Somebody really have some like long and slender legs. Go on. I don't know. I'm hearing tied. Somebody could either be feeling tied down or somebody could be thinking about getting a tubes tied. Maybe somebody have gotten a tubes tied. I don't know where that's coming from, y'all, but take a resonate, tell me what does not. Somebody is trying to rush a situation. But I feel like you need to take your time, my baby. All right? Shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this, period. All right. With that, y'all, I'm going to go ahead on and close it out, my babies. Guidance is available to me now. I know that angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are always at hand. I do not walk alone. I feel like whoever these people is, they could have been the type to not really believe in angels, not really believe in spirit guides, or they just may not be spiritual at all. However, I do feel like they most definitely could be awakening at this time, right? Having a awakening and raising a vibration, starting to see some shit, a little different. They could also be realizing how somebody could have really been manipulating the situation and poisoning their mind, okay? To get them involved in some shit that I don't think that they was prepared for, period. All right. So I feel like it could be a group of twins in specific. I feel like they could be most definitely realizing how they don't walk alone. They walking with a spirit team. They got a whole spirit tribe behind them. I feel like they just could be realizing this. Their ancestors is with them. I also feel like somebody most definitely could be holding bad company. I feel like somebody needs to celebrate themselves more. Celebrate how far you've come, how far you've grown, how far I just feel like somebody could have really came a long ways. Somebody could have really grown and evolved, and they're not giving themselves enough credit. You don't celebrate yourself enough, my baby. You deserve to be celebrated as well. All right, so I feel like it's very important that you take that. Fuck if the outside world celebrate your accomplishments, your growth. You celebrate it. You celebrate it. Take your own damn self out to eat. Go party by yourself. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate your accomplishments, your achievements. You deserve it. All right? When I move my body, I feel empowered, cleansed, and strong. So somebody most definitely could be like moving a lot. Just moving, dancing a lot, or just, wiggling. All right, you could be doing yoga, but you really could be just feeling yourself, just wanting to move a lot, but you're freeing up energy. All right. I wanted to do these. All right, so let's see. True clarity, guidance, and protection. True clarity, guidance, and protection. All right, thank you. Living light energy and seeing the beauty in life. So I most definitely feel like somebody, I feel like, could be waking up from the dead. And when I say that, I mean somebody's really being enlightened. I feel like somebody really could be experiencing a awakening. I feel like somebody is really connecting. They're learning how to connect to their roots, to their ancestors, baby. They taking it back to the traditional ways. And I don't mean like as far as traditional, as far as when it comes to society, the way society analyze things, but the way your ancestors handled situations way centuries ago, with connecting to the universe, connecting to your spirit guides, your spirit team, your ancestors, your roots. Okay? And then shield your energy. Look beneath the surface. I'm telling you, I feel like somebody is holding bad company. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Somebody most definitely need to protect their energy from people. Apply the energy how it fit, But I feel like if you know that those energies is just you don't resonate with that type of energy anymore, due to your transformation, due to you growing, you experiencing a metamorphosis, I mean, it's natural, right? Look, but it's time for you to move around, period. Drop the people off, allow them to, shed off and fall by the waistline. I feel like somebody has evolved past, bad company, being amongst bad company. Okay. All right. Let's see. Period. And energy signature. The past is in the present. So, yeah, I'm telling you. I feel like their past is in their present, because whatever energy that they were sending out, or whatever spells that they was casting for somebody to get in a fucking car accident, it is now in the present. It's here. The karma is here. I feel like it's coming back full circle. Again, I feel like they should have been more